very much. How many of you can tell their most embarrassing moment? How many of you? Okay, thank you. As for me, my most embarrassing moment was at my cousin's wedding dinner. The venue was calm. There was absolute silence. And the expectation of me was very high. Maybe because I was sitting on the high table. But that day, I almost believed that my village people were after me. It was my most embarrassing moment. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and our esteemed guests. Good evening. On a chilly and cool Sunday evening, I attended a wedding dinner of my cousin. There were invited guests, friends and relations, and after the usual entertainment by the singers, invited singers and the dancers, did I tell you there was a lot of food and drinks? Of course, there are a lot of food and drinks. And the next item was to call for advices for the newlywed. And I was sitting on the high table with my sparkling white babariga and well-starched cap to match. The MC had no any hustle to point at me. He quickly pointed at me to come and give the advices on the newlywed. My mind immediately skipped and felt I was just taken out of the deep freezer because of my fear of public speaking. I was calmly sipping my cold Chapman drink and taking a bite of suya and samosa when the MC called me. At first, I was trying to pretend. I turned left, right, and center, trying to pretend as if he was talking to another friend and not me. But at last, he came close to me and handed over the microphone. At that time, I had no choice than to come out and speak. I sluggishly collected the mic and stood up. I moved beside the high table and stand. It was really embarrassing for me. Although I was able to utter some few words, the only thing I could remember after the meeting that I said was that the couple should be patient with each other. Marriage is all about sacrifices, and all that. So I think that was what I was able to utter. After the meeting, after the dinner, as I made my way out of the hall, my good friend Shehu tapped me on the shoulder and said, "My friend, don't worry, you can do it. Only if you can put some more effort into it." Shehu promised to guide me on how to go about public speaking because he was a lecturer at a university. He promised to offer me some free classes. He also gave me his class to lecture in order to prepare me for public speaking. He also advised me to take every opportunity that comes my way as far as public speaking is concerned. From that time on, I try to explore all available avenues that comes my way as far as public speaking is concerned. After like 2 months down the line, one day I was having a lunch at a canteen. I stumbled upon the Jagaban of Toastmasters. Guess who? Of course, Toastmaster Al-Hassan. Toastmaster Al-Hassan Muhammad. And we got talking at the table. And I informed him that I was stunned by his performance that recently took place as MC. Toastmaster Al-Hassan Muhammad quickly attributed his success to Toastmasters International Club, where leaders are made. He also encouraged me to join a meeting of Emerald Toastmasters Club, which I did, and the experience was life-affirming. I couldn't wait any longer to join the club, as I yearned to learn the public speaking and leadership skills in a relaxed and encouraging atmosphere. Distinguished Toastmasters and guests, I want to encourage you to be more proactive, to take your membership of Toastmasters very, very seriously, and practice more in every meeting you find yourself, because that's the only way you can learn and sharpen your public speaking skills. And for our guests, I'll not end my speech without leaving you with a quote by Karen Lam, who says, "A year from now, you will wish you had started today." Toastmaster.
Again, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
And more especially to Toastmaster Hamza Hassan. Your speech objective is to practice vocal variety or body language. And I want to say a big congratulations, for you have met your speech objective. But trust, I have 1 or 2 recommendations for you. Now I'm going to base my evaluation on these 3 categories. Number 1, content. 2, structure and delivery. Now, content. What speaks for itself in your content is your speech title. Your speech title is "You Can Do It." That is powerful, that is captivating, as well as endearing to your audience. You went ahead to tell us a bit in your speech where you shared with us the most embarrassing moment in your life. At some point, your audience were laughing. That is to say, you are a very good and powerful speaker. You went ahead to share with us at some point how your heart skipped when the MC called you to give the closing remark. That is powerful. On the structure, I will say your speech has a clear introduction, a good body, and a powerful conclusion. On delivery, sitting on that chair, I had to strain my ear to hear you. So maybe in your next speech, you should put a little energy into your speech so that people that are sitting at the back will not have to strain to hear you. Finally, I notice in a good part of your speech, your hands were fixed. That says a lot of an experienced speaker that you are. As a teacher that I am, if I'm going to score you on your speech objective, for body language, I'm going to give you 9 over 10, which is good. Please clap for him. For vocal variety, I'm going to give you 7 over 10. Another round of applause for me. So congratulations, Toastmaster Hamza Hassan. I want to tell you, you have met your speech objective, and I look forward to hear you speak next time. Thank you, and over to you.